few questions, if you're up for it. I'll ask a question, and then everybody can jump in on the panel. You talked about education. There's a big push in this country right now, and I believe you've been very supportive of it, to teach children how to meditate or to teach them mindfulness. However, in some quarters, this is not a popular thing. There are people who believe that, in fact, it's a sectarian push or stealth Buddhism, that these are, you laugh, but that's an actual term. Given that these practices do derive from Buddhism, how are they not sectarian?
Actually, I think all major religious tradition, religion of human being, I think existing all religions, not religion of God or not religion of angels, but religion of human being. So therefore, all major religious tradition, you see, emphasis, importance of love. And in order to carry it, practice of love, sort of say, because of that, successfully. You see, also you see, teach us the practice of tolerance, practice of forgiveness, practice of self-discipline. So all these, you see, I think all major religious tradition, you see, acknowledge we have negative sort of the destructive sort of force, emotion also there. So in order to bring happy individual, the ultimate source of happiness is love. So therefore, they emphasize. So all major religious tradition, I feel, is the method to promote basic human value. In order to carry that, then use different concepts or different philosophical views, such as God, Creator, and some other, say, self-creation, a different sort of concept, different way of approach, but same goal. So now, we are talking humanity. Out of 7 billion human beings, I always mentioning over 1 billion non-believer. These also are brothers, sisters. You see, we have to sort of take serious consideration about their well-being. So the method, making us aware these inner value, if we use, I think, including word of meditation, they may feel that's a religious matter. I think it's quite true.
Quite understandable.
Oh, so simply, I usually say, because awareness, the deeper reality.
Mental training.
Mental
training.
And then mental training. It's actually, I think meditation, vipassana, or shamatha, actually is meant for nirvana. Salvation. Oh, that's the business after this life. So now we are working, making effort to create this very life. So more happy one. And happiness much related with mental level, not only physical level. Physical level may be sort of hardship, but mentally very happy, very peaceful. I think I often use mentioning one occasion, Monsu Road in Spain, I met one Catholic monk. He spent 5 years in hermit life in mountain. Very little hot meal, just bread and tea. when we met, I asked him, I already informed him about his sort of, what's the day, his life. So I asked him, I was told you spent 5 years in the mountain, very hermit life, no modern facilities. And what kind of, sort of practice? He answered me, meditate on love. When he mentioned that, I noticed in his eye something special, sort of significance. So that's one example. And then also you see Tibetan, one Tibetan. See, he spent more than, I think, about 18 years in Chinese Gulag. A lot of difficulties, hardship. In early 80s, he got the opportunity to come to India with permission, Chinese authority. So, since we know each other very well, so we just casual talk. I just, you see, and then he mentioned during those 18 years, there's a few occasions he really faced danger. I thought maybe danger on his life. Then I asked, what kind of danger? His answer is danger of losing compassion towards perpetrator.
The Chinese guards, prison guards.
He considered practice of compassion is so important. So reduce that, he really feel it's something very serious, dangerous thing. As a result, now his age, now I think 98 or something. His physical, during labor work, remain like that.
Slightly bent.
But on face, smile. Very happy person. I think during those years, as he mentioned, if he loses his compassionate sort of attitude or feeling, then more frustration, more anger, then he won't live. Today. Very clear. These are something living example. So no differences as a Buddhist, as a Christians. And similarly, among my friends, some Muslims also, truly dedicated. So they told me, a genuine Islam practitioner, say, must love, must extend love to entire creation of Allah. Wonderful. The problem, we are sometimes not seriously practice these things, including with Buddhists also, with Tibetan Buddhists also sometimes. So therefore, sometimes a new name. I think in dictionary, I think we should add Lama politics. So names or number of their followers, a little bit of competitions. So even you see, suppose these people is a practitioner, but not serious enough, sincere enough. So negative emotion still find some rooms. I think follow of all major religious tradition. I think should be more serious about practice. Then all have same potential. Then again you see, look. So I think the very word meditation is something close connection with ancient Indian tradition. Although you say, I was told some Greek Orthodox practitioner in Greece, some island, you see, they still carry meditation, I was told. So in any way, generally, I think meditation, this word is to come from
Indian tradition.
Indian tradition. So maybe better to use awareness or pay more sort of attention. So that is training of mind like that.
Thank you.
But I think you know better.